We're going to play something from Donald Trump's Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick. He was on Bloomberg television today, and you're going to hear the tone in his voice, as you're pointing out, doesn't seem all that conciliatory. Let's listen to it.
We put a tariff on steel and aluminum to make sure the dumping countries of the world stop and we can build up our steel and aluminum in America. And what does Canada do? They put a tariff on sports equipment. I mean, really, this is just, it's tone deaf. Listen to the president. National security matters when he calls out things like semiconductors. He calls out pharmaceuticals. He calls out autos. These are things that matter to us as a country. And if you're going to respond to us with sports equipment, you're just not listening to President Trump.
We know that Howard Lutnick is playing to an audience of one, that is the president. You talked about this being performative, and it's interesting with Lutnick because when he's on, Bloomberg, he sort of has one tone. When he's on Fox News, he's much more fire and brimstone against Canada. In different networks, he has a different kind of attitude. But I'm just curious what you make of those comments because they're, frankly, all over the place.
It's a circus. I don't even know what to tell you. Like, this is your commerce secretary going out there and like the outrage that he has that God forbid that Canada put tariffs on equipment and tariffs on them. It's lunacy. We're seeing the president of the United States basically threaten Canada, threaten Mexico, threaten China, threaten everybody with tariffs just to help his cause domestically. But the second anybody else pushes back on it, he's like, how dare you? And this is outrageous. And we saw a similar commentary come out of the White House press secretary as well, where it's just, none of this makes any sense. It's complete lunacy. But again, you're right. He is appeasing an audience of one. And maybe that's what his job is. But this act and game is only going to go on for so long. So like when you play with fire, they shouldn't be surprised when other countries bite back.